Alright, hello guys. Got a battle here against Pokefan. Some numbers like 2543 possibly, I don't remember. But if I'm right, I'm totally psychic, just saying. But looking at his team, pretty much has typical drought. I let off with Jellicent for some reason, and it was obvious he was going to lead with the Ninetales. So yeah, but now I'm going to switch into Hydreigon, because he really can't touch me outside of like a Will-O-Wisp, but in special attackers, so whatevs. Now I was going to go into a Sawsbuck. Just went for a Draco Meteor. That Sawsbuck just got tore a new asshole because it's going to get O-code. So goodbye, Sawsbuck. Not sure what he was predicting. I'm guessing like fucking Earth Power or Earthquake possibly, which kind of makes sense, but Draco seemed like the better move. But now I was going to go into his Heatran because most Hydreigons are Scarfed / Specs / Life Orb, and he didn't see Life Orb, so yeah. I'm just going to go for a Draco because I am Scarfed. Decided to do that just to break his balloon because then my Heatran walls his, which is all good. Now he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. It's not going to do enough to kill me, but since Hydreigons have a little bit of bulk, I'm going to take that with 106. So yeah, don't have any HP EVs obviously, but whatever. So now I'm going to go back into purple. Pretty much wall Heatrans all day and night, because Heatran is such a baller in this generation, like always, it's good in each generation. That's what I'm trying to say, even though I can't speak right. So now I'm going to go into, he's going to go into Executor. Told you I can't speak right. Gonna predict that and go for the Shadow Ball. Most Jellicents really don't carry Shadow Ball because they run out of move slots. It's one of those pokes that needs 5 move slots like a Snorlax, because you either get walled by Ghosts or you get walled by Heatran. So yeah, talking about Snorlax obviously. But now he's gonna go for the Leech Seed on his Executor. Just gonna go for the Earth Power. I thought this thing would be like Chlorophyll because that's the only reason you would actually run it in a drought team. But I went for the Earth Power, predicting one of his many fire types to come in. But I was wrong, and he just went for Toxic. And I didn't really care because Celebi's not really going to be that useful since he has 4 fire types. So he's getting his Harvest Boost. I don't know why he has this thing on this team. I mean, all you do is make its fire moves. It's going to hit the Executor a lot more powerful. But whatever, I guess. So, yeah. He's pretty much shown off that he doesn't have any attacking moves, or at least he's shown off 3 moves and he's going to show off the last one later, as in right now, because he's going to go for the Substitute. And I went into Hydreigon because it doesn't mind being Toxic, doesn't mind being Leech Seeded, and Protect and Substitute really don't do anything. I do carry the U-turn on this guy, even though I'm special, but you know, it's good for scouting privileges. So yeah, I'm just going to break his Substitute with that 4 times effective U-turn on the Executor. He's probably going to go for like the Leech Seed or something, but I'm going to go into my lolz. And Porygon 2, you'll see why he's nicknamed this later. So yeah. I just went into him because, you know, I broke the sub and I can easily destroy something. Yeah, so it's obviously I'm just going to go for the Tri-Attack, but I'm not a normal Porygon Z. I have Hyper Beam. I am Modest Specs. 405 special attack, adaptability, Hyper Beam, stab, like that's almost OHKO's a Blissey. Just saying, I've done the calcs. Like the standard Blissey, bold, with 252 HP, it almost OHKO's it, but it's like 98% max or something like that. But for whatever reason he ranks as Infernape. He goes for the Thunder Punch. I guess he thought maybe I could switch, and yeah. He was predicting the switch into Jellicent probably, but, you know, that didn't work because I can't switch. Now I'm going to switch out because I can. Only other reason I could think of him going for the Thunder Punch is because he didn't want to get all the recall from Flare Blitz, or he didn't want the defense drops from close combat. But I guess Thunder Punch almost did the job, so he was almost right. So whatever. I went into Gliscor for some reason. Don't remember now, but for some reason Gliscor took the Fire Blast like a Gliscor, so yeah. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake and revenge the Ninetales back from the Fire Blast. But he actually has a Focus Sash, and I'm like, that's rather random, sir. Usually Ninetales are bulky, like. But whatever. I'm just going to go for the Protect for meaningless Protect. I don't know. So yeah. I don't know why he has Protect on his Ninetales, by the way. that you saw it in earlier in the battle. So yeah, he went for another Fire Blast, just killed off my Gliscor. Gliscor really wasn't going to help since he has a bunch of special attackers left. And I'm just going to go for the Fire Blast and miss, and then he's going to go for his Fire Blast and miss. I don't really know why I went for the Fire Blast, because he has 4 fire types left. JS. But whatever, it killed off the Ninetales, and it's all good and dandy. So yeah, I'm gonna go for... He's gonna go into his Heatran, I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out here. Go into purple, because like I've shown earlier, I can wall this guy all day and night. And another couple more days. He's just gonna go for the Fire Blast, that's stab, sun boosted. Probably has max special attack, but it doesn't do a quarter after leftovers. So that's all good. Don't have anything to worry about here. Gonna switch out. Since he has 3 fire types left, Scald's pretty much the perfect move. No predictions here, I don't need them. No thanks. So now I'm gonna go for the Scald, gonna hit the Infernape. Because Sun halves that damage, it's not gonna do that much, but whatever. Since it's pretty obvious he's gonna go for the Thunder Punch, I'm gonna switch out here. Go into PZ, just to die. Porygon Z isn't actually supposed to be on this team. I just saw him in my box and I'm like, whoa, this thing looks really cool. And I decided to bring it randomly. So yeah. Now I'm going to go back into Silly because it's pretty obvious he's going to be CB Ape. And like, what Infernape with Thunder Punch and all that stuff isn't CB. And nonetheless, what freaking Infernape runs Thunder Punch and all that stuff. But whatever. Guess he has it just because he has so many fire types. He needs something to take out water types outside of his little grass guys. But I had Silly B out here. Went for the Earth Power, which means something is gonna die. It's either his Infernape, his Heatran, or his Darmanitan. So he switched into his Heatran and died. Now he's gonna go back he's just gonna go into Darmanitan. With my pokes, I can wall him out with something since he's probably scarfed, like most Darmanitans. But he's just gonna go for the Flare Blitz, predict that, go into Heatran. Surprised Heatran hasn't came in earlier because Heatran's usually the thing I usually go into with most fire drought teams. So yeah, because he walls most stuff. But since Heatran also has Earth Power, something else is gonna die, which pretty much means it's the end for him. So yeah, Infernape dies, which means he really can't touch my guys. If he could have got past Jellicent, he probably could have beat me, but you know he couldn't. So whatevs. Now I'm going to go back into Silly B because predicting Earthquake, Superpower, one of the two. But he's just going to go for Stone Edge. So yeah. I actually had the Balloon with Heatran, so Earthquake didn't make sense. But he went for the Stone Edge. It actually did a really good chunk. Just going to go for another one, but he misses. I could have took that with something else, so it doesn't matter regardless. So that was a good game. I didn't notice I had a background. That's the whole reason I'm uploading this, which is probably why I should have mentioned that in the beginning. But whatever. Comment, rate, subscribe. Later, guys. All that good stuff. Bye-bye.